All right. Well, I'm just marking out some levels. I usually look at the 5 minute, the first fair value gap that gets made on the 5 minute chart. I mark that out because that's usually a pretty good draw or, you know, trade towards or off of or through. So I like having that on the chart. I'll just put that there. And then the thing is, it's like, I mean, New York PM, I mean, it just rallied so much. Makes these Asia sessions kind of difficult because it's already had so much volume. It's hard to say if it's just going to consolidate now, the rest of, Globex, or are we going to have enough volume to find something, or is it just going to range on us and not give us any good movement? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I can de-risk a little bit today. So anyway, the other level I've got is this. I use the initial balance indicator. It's just pretty good levels for gold, and are sensitive levels. You can see it likes to run towards them and break off of them, so it's good to have on the chart. And then I just marked out a couple 15-minute fair value gaps. Obviously, that's pretty far down, and from the PM session today. So we're nearing our trading time. So I'm just going to drop down. Plan is, if we're going to push through this, then I'll be looking to trade off of it. But I don't really try not to have too much of a bias. I just want to get my 5 points and be done. So we'll see what happens. Nonetheless, I'm going to wait for the displacement after 8 p.m. or Tokyo Open. Sometimes it can work if there's like an unmitigated fair value gap here. Sure, it can work, but I just tend to like to wait for a new candle to create a new fair value gap. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, we'll see how reactionary this first 5-minute fair value gap, first presented fair value gap is. If it trades through it, then look to trade off of it. Okay. Okay. Just missed it. So not a valid continuation until we mitigate it for value gap. There we go. See if it holds, or does it bounce? Okay. We get a close below, we got a trade. Oh, by the way, I'm trading my Take Profit Trader sim funded right now. So we're right at this level, IB level, first presented fair value gap, and we still haven't broken through this initial fair value gap here. So hopefully it's not too big of a push off. We'll see. Let's see what happens. Oh, no, no good. So you can see what happened there. It breached through the 50%. So we're not going to use this anymore. Trying to be really strict. I mean, there are times in the past where I may have just, ignored that and go ahead and taken this trade, which it may work out. But I'm getting more strict in my rules just to try to be more consistent and find a fully valid setup. But right here, you can see it closed above the 50% level of the fair value gap. So I'm not going to take it, even though it may work out. Because we did inverse this fair value gap already. So it's probably going to work out. Okay. We'll see if we can get another one. Oh, inverse means to so if this is a bearish fair value gap here, it goes through it bullish. So it kind of inverses it, means it basically nullifies it. So I got my finger on the sell button if it does close below. I'm just waiting for candle closure below previous candle low because we still have a valid fair value gap continuation setup forming. As long as this fair value gap does not get inversed or close past 50%, then we'll enter a sell. This is the hard part, is waiting for the candle closures. Because what'll happen is a lot of times it'll go way too far. But if you enter too early, you can get a pullback and not be in a valid trade. So you got to be really careful. So that was the first 5 minutes of Tokyo Open. So pretty subdued. We had an initial push down. And this 5 minute, first presented 5 minute fair value gap is holding. So it may want to bounce off of it to go bullish. I don't know. We'll see. This has to get inversed for me to want to take any bullish trades, which could happen. So this is no longer good. We get that off the chart. And we may end up going bullish. I don't know. We're going to find out. We got a new bullish fair value gap here, potentially. Let's see. Okay. So now we're kind of sandwiched between two fair value gaps, and there's going to be tug of war until one of these gets pushed through. Then we're not going to do anything. But I'll get ready just in case with a long, because if we do close above this candle and we inverse the fair value gap, then we'll be looking to enter a trade. but I can't go bearish on this. I can't sell off of this fair value gap because it's invalid due to this candle right here. Okay. See what happens. Nope. Indecision candle. I'm just suspecting it's going to go long. It's going to want to go long. It's my guesstimate here. There's a target up here. Pretty subdued. Hey Mo, what's up? And I'm always looking for fair value gaps to the left to make sure I haven't missed any. Okay, so this could be potentially a good long because there's a bullish, bearish, bullish 3 candlestick pattern, which is pretty bullish. So could get a trade here. If we get a close above that blue line, I'm going to go ahead and enter long. Nope, pull back. Wow. Ah! Pretty timid price action so far. I suspect it's going to rally. So this is the fair value gap we would go long off of. We just need a candle close above previous candle high to do that. But unfortunately, it's so far away from a 6-point stop. Basically, we'll see. Hey, Jeff. Let me get rid of that because we already inversed it. Yeah, pretty slow. I mean, I kind of suspected this was going to happen just because of, I mean, we got a 50-point rally in the afternoon session alone from 1:30 p.m. to market close on gold. So, I mean, you know how it is. It expands and then it consolidates. It expands and it consolidates. So I think we're just at that consolidation step right now. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Could get a good price here if we get a close above. Yeah, it's tough when it does that so early on in the candle because it just rallies away. But it is what it is. Okay, go ahead and take an entry there. I've got a 6-point stop, which is pretty far, but and 1-to-1. See what happens. All right, and let me dog out. No. Oh, that's not good. You get rejection. But if we get a bullish candle here, it could be very bullish. Like I mentioned before. I've noticed that a bullish, bearish, bullish 3-candlestick pattern is quite bullish in general. So we'll see if we get a rally off of it. If not, I think we might be cooked. Ew, that's not good. Boom. Bummer, bummer, bummer. So I've been doing some back testing on FX Replay. I don't know if you guys have this or if you've seen this system before. It's pretty good. I started a couple of different sessions, but basically, or they call them sessions. They're you just set it up. But basically, I'm looking at fair value gap continuation on the 30-second chart for Tokyo Open only. And I just did February so far, so but it's really good. I mean, it gives you good statistics. You can get so it gives you got like nearly 59% win rate, 8.73% on the month. All that stuff is really good. So anyway, the plan is to just kind of go through that and continue to backtest. Well, anyway, I did enter based upon my strategy here. So we got a little poor price, but that's okay. Only a point or so above the candle close. So this candle here was my entry candle. I'll mark it up. Let's see right there. So just to talk it out, we had a bullish fair value gap here that I got traded into. And then here we're just waiting for a candle close above a previous candle high in order to enter, which we got right here on this candle. And that's where I marked out the blue line here. And that's it. Oh, okay. So we're done for the first trade. Fortunately, did not work out. And that's it. Done trading. I'm not gonna revenge trade on this one. Let's try to get. We'll come back at 9 p.m. So which is 2100. I probably won't live stream. It's just kind of a pain in the butt. I'm not really good at this stuff anyway. So I just I was just interested to see if anyone had any questions about what we're doing here. But it was a valid trade. It just didn't work out. And we'll come back. Oh, the success rate was for February 2026. It was the win rate was 59.1%. You can see here had 26 winners and 18 losers. So that's one hard thing about going live and streaming live is that you're gonna have these losses. They're inevitable. That's what happens in any strategy. So the only thing that you can do is just place the trades with good risk management, and that's all you can do. Just like I'm doing in the simulated backtest, that's all you can do. But you can see here, I had 3 winners, 4 winners, a loss, 3 wins, and then 1, 2, 3 losses in a row, a winner, 4 losses, another loss. So it's a normal part. Like this here, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 losses in a row. So it's a normal part of any strategy. I'm not applying any discretion to this. I'm just taking the trades as, as they present mechanically. So, anyway, sorry for the no success, but that's the way it goes sometimes. And we'll come back at 9 p.m. see if we can recoup. Anyway, if anyone doesn't have any other questions, I'll go ahead and kill the stream. I'll show you my executions. There we go. So I put on 5 micros. See how it came right back to this first presented 5-minute fair value gap. It's like a magnet. I don't know why, but it is. Oh, yeah, Jeff. I don't know if you're still on. I'm on. Are you on the stream?